support your channel in even more ways. Introducing. Wait, what? What? I thought they, I thought they were always able to do that. Oh well. All right, and then okay. There's really not much I could do about the lighting since it's freaking past midnight. It's past midnight, but there's people still blowing things up. Well, that's the thing about America. You're free to do whatever you want, whether you want to. Huh. Hi, Dorky Danny. Hi, Sebby. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't really go to sleep because people are still blowing up shit out here right now. It's like past midnight. Hi, DL9. How are you doing? See, look, how am I supposed to fall asleep to that? So I'm just gonna whittle the time away by just, chilling out. I like how I don't want to all this like explosion and stuff, but I'm out here. EXOT. Now who's that? I don't remember giving you moderation powers. Long time no see. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I know I haven't done that many streams in quite a while, and for that I apologize. But I've just been busy with stuff, mainly as who would never expect video stuff. High failure. We want a silly Billy rap battle? Oh, don't we all? You put laxatives in your school lunch? Oh man, well you should probably put that all into a bowl when you spew it out from your body. Take out a spoon and have a nice good meal. Second dinner, as I like to call it. We want a silly Billy rap. Man, you seem pretty enthusiastic about that. The short form videos are very much appreciated. Really? Oh, that's honestly a surprise. I'm glad that you like them, Chaos. You know, I was wanting to do like a stream where I talk about the state of the channel right now because I haven't really done so in a while, and I know like all of this stuff has kind of just come out like that. Thank you for the 3 likes, I appreciate it. All these videos, all these community posts. The community posts, they shouldn't really be that big of a surprise since I've been doing it since Persona 3 Reload came out. Thank you for the 4 likes, by the way. You're a bro. Whoever that fourth like was, you're absolute bro. You are now legally my brother, by the way. I'm not even just saying that like, as a form of like term of endearment. You're actually now related to me, unfortunately. Sorry to say. Oh, you changed your name, EXOT. I see, I see. I quite enjoyed the Smiling Friends in the Dachi reel. I'm glad you liked that one, Failure. I really liked that one myself. Uh, Unfortunately, no one else besides TikTok and Instagram liked it. I'm honestly really surprised that that thing took off. And can I talk about Instagram for a bit? Because I know I'm on, YouTube and stuff. Hi, Benny. How are you doing? I'm on YouTube and stuff doing my thing. But I've recently branched out to Instagram. And I just have to say, it is so weird how, like, the most random things can blow up and most consistently, too. I think, like, my fourth reel that I put up, it was the Gwimbly for Super Smash Bros. One. That blew up and it was like 2 million views or something in like a week. And, I look at something like TikTok and all that, and it's just like 200,000 views. And then I look at YouTube and it's like 1 view. I'm an official influencer. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, technically, I always have been, but I guess more so now. They're great for traction. They really are. I didn't really expect it to be this good for traction. Say my name and I'll subscribe. Sorry. That blew up and so did that firework. Yeah, it truly did. Honestly, I wish I had the same size balls that these dudes out here have because can't you like is it like against the law to blow up fireworks past like the 4th of July, or am I wrong? I mean, you could pretty much do whatever you want as long as you're not caught, but like these are fireworks, so it's pretty hard to keep it inconspicuous. You subbed anyway? Well, thank you so much. I don't know if I'll still say your name unless you say the word please. Depends on place. Oh, okay, I see. So, say for example, like if you're in like Texas or whatever, where things are bigger and way more dangerous in Texas, they'd be okay with it. Like they're just like, oh, my fellow American, go on, explode everything into the break of dawn. We don't care. You do what you like. When you live here in the land of the free, you truly are free. Yeehaw land. Should I go to bed? It's 4 a.m. for me. Well, it's 1 a.m. for me, so no, I don't think so. It's still pretty early. You can stay up with me, it's fine. Hi, nobody. Am I really saying hi to anybody, though? Here in Georgia, we'll probably hear them till the middle of July. Oh, God. I mean, dude, we were hearing them, mid June, mid to late June. That's when it started, going off and stuff. It started blowing up, no pun intended. Actually, I take that back. Pun absolutely intended. They were blowing stuff up, that early on. And it really feels like they've been getting a lot more brave as the years have passed. Like people would blow them up because I remember when I was a kid, they wouldn't really do that until like maybe the last week of June. But here's people like find. And the weird thing is here in California, apparently they've because like how you see those fireworks stands, right? And how they come out, in June or whatever. Apparently they didn't really come out until like later in like the month of June. I go to bed at 8 a.m. most of the time. Oh wow. Wait. So it's 4 a.m. Dude, you're 4 hours away from going to sleep. I'm surprised you even considered the idea of doing so. Send super stickers, super chat. Like me? Nobody? Is that a recommendation for me on my part to like I can't do that because I am the dude that's streaming right now. I'm pretty sure that would be like some sort of like what would that be? That like I can't do that's almost like insider trading but like outside because everyone could see what I'm doing. That's more better than actual people shooting guns next to my house. What? And by actual people, are you talking about yourself? Like you just taking out your gun and shooting them in the air? Blink twice if you're in the back rooms. I've blunk at least I blunk. I blinked at least 15 times. I don't know if you could see. I'm about to eat a Oh, okay. What is that? A pup USA? What's a pup USA? A dog? Blunked. Look, I'm pretty sure, if I let that slide, no one would have been the wiser, right? That I said the freaking word blunk instead of blinked. Is blink even the right way to say it? Hey, dude, how are you doing? Oh, are you Kuso? I forgot what your name was. I'm sorry. It's hard for me because you know, Nihongu no Jozu, Gomenasari. It's a bunch of random people lighting it up. Ooh, well, join them, dude. If you can't beat them, then join them. That's honestly the adage that I live to. And, the same thing happened here. I don't. Hey, failure. Thank you for the $1.49 super sticker. That's a rainbow right there. And, I thank you very much, but also we are a little late because Pride Month was, 5 days ago. But thank you so much for supporting our people, supporting our allies. I feel bad for missing out. Oh, it's okay, dude. I've missed my own streams. This has been the first stream since like that Carl Weezer one I did like 2 months back or something. It was the only option I could afford. Oh, well, thank you so much. And I'm glad you didn't say sorry or anything because, I'd feel really bad if you did. But thank you. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. You are far too kind. Google Pay refuses to let me save my card. What? Really? Well, thankfully for you, I've got an inside person for Google, so I could probably kick their ass and then make sure that it's a bit easier for you for your next time. If you ever feel like, getting a super sticker or something, we could probably get you maybe some discounts headed your way in terms of super sticker. Hi, Benny, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is that Is that the guy? Sorry, I'm gonna like check out your profile picture. Is that the guy from the what's the guy, the bald guy that teaches math? He was like a part of like that scary horror game that kids played back then. Uh, my nephew, if you're still here, do you know what that game's called? He's like the bald dude. Yeah, Bald Eye. That guy. That's what is that what it is, Benny? Are you Bald Eye guy? It's the Lego movie. Benny, thank you so much for the super sticker. And it's your first super on a live stream? What? Everybody, I would appreciate it if we could celebrate Benny's first ever super sticker on a live stream. This is a really big event. Thank you so much, Benny. Round of applause for Benny. With the big bucks, honestly, thank you so. I personally could never afford that. You know, I'm a YouTuber. I can't afford anything nowadays. Well, now that you guys are being so kind to me, I probably could afford a super sticker, you know, when it comes around. Hey, Hakim, how are you? I mean, lo siento, Hakim. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Tú bien? Uh, Me gusta el cuatro de. How do you say July in Spanish? Oh, bien, bueno. YouTubers are rich. You get like 5 Porsches and 4 Lambos and 7 mansions. Oh no, that's like the 0.01% right there. Barely any YouTubers get anywhere in life, and that's the unfortunate truth. Julio? Is it Julio or Julio? There's no way it's pronounced Julio, right? There's no freaking way. You talk like a 19-year-old and 40-year-old on the internet at the same time. That is a very specific way to nail down exactly how I talk. And Dark Soul 09, you know, I've always wondered how I'm perceived by people around me. People, you know, IRL and people, you know, on the internet and stuff. And is that actually how I kind of thought about that cuz like, you know, I would sometimes become aware while I'm like talking to someone like after I like finish like speaking with a person and then I think about it, I'm just like those words that I use, how exactly would they think of me? Would I be hip? Would I be unhip? What is their idea of me? Sorry, I thought I saw someone walking. I'm currently outside right now. Literally anything could happen. Some dude could just run up right now, piss all. Oh, okay. All right. Are your vids monetized? They are monetized. They've been monetized ever since the that Persona 3 video exploded. But I was very because I was trying to be a kind, nice gentleman, and I would only turn on monetization for specific videos. I don't know what was like the requirement for me to want to turn them on, but I remember like I did not turn it on for the Persona 3 video, so I got like nothing from that. Hey Finn, how are you doing? Do you support trans rights? I do. Fem Femios? I absolutely do. In fact, someone sent a rainbow super sticker earlier, and you know, I congratulated them and I said thank you very much for supporting, you know, our LGBTQ plus and all of the other letters that are a part of that. Because yes, I'm certainly on your guys' side. You almost lost that monetization like right now. Oh, I'm gonna definitely lose it right now. All right, so this is something that I thought was very funny, or probably weird. It would probably get me locked up in like an asylum. But have you guys ever thought about like how weird it would be? Like, okay, so like 3 weeks or so back, I took a bus to I took a bus to LA, and you know, I'm not gonna divulge really what I did in LA because it has nothing to do with what happens in the story. I just went to go see some people, but I thought about like So when I go to LA, I have to like, traverse through these like hills and like it's just like a bunch of mountains and stuff. But anyways, I thought, and like when you drive through like the mountains, sometimes there's like, little like, parts where you could like see over and it's just like a big cliff, a very steep like hill that you're looking over. And I was imagining like, you know, and I know it's probably not a good thing to imagine, but I was imagining the bus like flying off of that of that like hill or cliff or mountain or whatever. And I was just thinking about how crazy it would be because in that moment I hate this vertical live format. Why? There's nothing wrong with it. I kind of appreciate it. Ever since I gotten into TikTok and stuff, I have started to embrace the format. Thank you for the 6 likes, by the way. I've embraced the format, and I've started to try and do more videos in it because when I started doing short form stuff, like a lot, I would do it in the one by one, the square format. But slowly I started to open up to 9 by 16 and realize that it's just way better that way because you get to see way more. Like, of course, you have to make sure that your content is like suited for the format. I'm a bigger fan of the regular format. Oh, like 16 by 9 and stuff. You know, uh, I, damn it. I knew this was going to happen when I was talking about this. What were we talking about? We were talking about. I can't keep talking about aspect ratios. As much as I'd like to nerd out about that, I miss the Funny Man Persona 3 streams. I kind of miss them as well. And I know I never gave an official statement about what happened with those streams. Um, but I ended up just stopping doing that. I stopped doing the Persona 3 streams, and there wasn't really like an official reason. And honestly, the only official reason I could probably give is that I didn't really like doing it because when I stream, I have to set things up, make sure I have like the perfect time like picked out. Like, of course, sometimes I do it at 3 a.m., but I try to do them earlier, and I'd fail miserably. Ended up doing it at like 1 in the morning. But I hated waiting and having to try and plan. And Persona 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, and Persona 3 Reload was one of my most anticipated games of all time. It totally lived up to it, and it pained me having to like hold off playing that game. And of course, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But when it's not absent, it's on my PC waiting for me to play, but I can't play it because I have to plan it for a stream. And I just couldn't handle it anymore. And I really wanted to play it, and I just ended up giving in. And did you enjoy the game? Okay, I did. I am in January now. So now that I'm off camera, I'm able to actually play at a normal pace instead of getting stuck on tangents and stuff. And yeah, I'm in January now. I'm certainly living with determination at this moment in time. And I'm really enjoying it. But unfortunately, I got into like so it's that part of January where you do the decision and then you're on like winter break, right? Unfortunately, I don't have any social links that I can do during that. Like, I finished all the ones that I could do when I'm like not in school, like the old people and the star athlete. Those are done. So now I have to spend like 2 weeks or so just like literally shitting those days down like down the drain, like stomping them to make sure that they go down the drain. No spoil. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I mean, I guess I sort of kind of did, but I was very vague with the details. And yeah, so now I'm just wasting time, and it sucks because I know that there's not that much time left. How far are you in? I'm before Fuka. Oh, shoot. Okay, all right. That's pretty early on. I'll stop talking about Persona 3, and instead I'll scroll up. I think the bus flying. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Can you do the Epic Rap Battle Season 3, please? I'll get to that, but I do want to talk about I do want to talk about what I was gonna say about the bus. And I was thinking about the bus like falling off the cliffside, right? Just thinking about that, just crashing through the little protective barrier that's there, so that way cars don't do that. But it's a bus, so it's gonna like crash through anyways because it's like a 50-ton vehicle. But I was thinking about that, and of course, it's like that'd be the most frightening thing to happen ever, right? But then for some reason, I thought about like what if a dude just like what if the bus is like falling to like the ground, you have like maybe 10 seconds until your death, and the bus is falling. Hey, third Paul, how are you doing? But yeah, all that's happening, bus is falling, you're waiting for your death. What would happen if some dude just got up and just like stood up like right next to you, they walked up to you, took out his dick and just shoved it into your face, and that's like one of the last things that you that's one of the last moments of your life before you die. Like, imagine if that actually happened. Like, what would you do? And honestly, it got me thinking, like, when you're in that moment, when you know that you're gonna die, would you just give in and just do whatever the fuck? Like, think about it. You're gonna die. All these other people are gonna die. Would you ever just like do literally anything? Like, would you just take out a knife and start stabbing like the dude next to you? Would you like do what I was saying, like what that guy would do? He would just get up and just like shove like his this hard wee wee into your face. Like, would you do crazy stuff like that? Would you like yell out slurs that you've held deep inside of you, like for many many years because you're a bigot? Like, what would you do? Would you give in to the temptation of just living your last few moments on Earth in blissful sinfulness? I almost got all the social links in P3R. If I didn't hang out the ones outside the school S Fest, like, but I just thought it would be funny, like that would be like the last thing you see, just like some dude's penis like in your face as you're just like waiting for like, and imagine like you're just looking as like the bus is like going down, 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 going like this, and then you're just looking like forward, and then your peripherals, you see their flopper just like dangling around right there. I already watched the trailer, Trollet Gaming. Hey, what? You're scaring the normal people away. Hey, the normal people are like 3-year-olds, and they were gonna get scared anyways without Silly Billy. But that was just something that like popped into my mind when I was in the bus, and I just thought it was really funny. What did you walk into? I'm pretty sure you were sitting. So what did you just sit into? Which, by the way, it's just a stream. It's just me digging around. It's July 5th, past midnight. Uh, Hearing the dulcet sounds of motorcycles going crazy in the background. By the way, I'm at my parents' house right now, and they live next to a main road, so I get to listen to this a lot while I'm here for the next 2 or 3 days. Hey, Doctober, what's going on? Anyways, that'll be my next topic. Uh, I would like to do. All right, everybody, get prepared. It's probably there's going to be a lot more people staying in here now. I would like to do another Silly Billy video, and I know there hasn't been like another comic from Witch Doctor DB, and there is a reason. I won't state why. I've talked to him, and I do not feel comfortable to divulge the reason as to why until I don't know, maybe someday. But yeah, I would like to do another Silly Billy video, and he gave me the permission. I got his blessing to create one, and of course it's going to be an original thing. There's not going to be a comic to go with it because there is no comic. And I started writing the script like maybe last month, and I kind of, dropped it because right now I'm working on another video. Man, I feel like all of this would be better suited for a announcement video about like what's going on with the channel. But I'll just keep it brief and just say that I would like to do another video. I know that's something that people would like to see because, that's all that people care about is Silly Billy. And I understand it. I get it. I would like to do my own thing, but I understand. I see the thirst for this kind of content. And it would be silly, Billy, of me to turn my eyes away and look the other way when there's that I could divulge for you guys. You have the voice and tone of those over edited yelling YouTuber voices, but speaking at like 7% of your voice. Oh man, that I guess I could kind of see that. I could totally see that. I got that brain rot narration voice going on. Silly Billy versus the long time guarantee. Taxes. Hey, Zero, good evening. How are you doing? Say Gex. I'd rather not. I'd rather gay sex. Silly Billy versus the solar flare. I guess I could kind of give a hint as to what it might be about. It won't be about any sort of like physical thing. It's more of a kind of harkening back to the fourth episode. It'll be something, more psychological, something more mental, which I know is a bit hard for a lot of people to grasp, but you know, there's a lot that I could probably mine from that, and mine I have I'm very intrigued with the idea that I have when I was writing that script. This is some quality content. You got to get rid of one of those words, and it's definitely not going to be content because it is content. Do you like my drawing? I did. Yeah, I told you I liked it, dude. Well, I guess you had to confirm. I was just scrolling shorts before Fit. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I'm happy to pop up in your shorts. Uh, how do you have to still do like your nightly rituals, like brush your teeth and like do like your facial creams and stuff like that? I don't know. Like, a lot of people have different nightly rituals. All I have to do for mine is brush my teeth. Uh, I would like to floss my teeth tonight. I brought some floss, to my parents' house, and yeah, brush my teeth, floss, get like 15 bottles of cold refrigerated water, bring them into my room, put them on the nightstand, and then drink them one by one until I fall asleep while playing Persona 3 Reload. I do, but I'm lazy. Well, don't be lazy. You could bring me with you to do your nightly rituals. I could be like your entertainment for the last like hour or so of your day. June was crazy for leakers. They got two of them. Oh yes, I heard a lot about Midori because I was a part of the scene, and am I dumb for assuming that there wasn't anything going on beforehand? Because sh- he got past me. He got past me quite easily. Mystic distance. I was not. That was like the plot twist of the year for certain. I was not in a million years. I never would have expected that. Um, I don't really know too much about the other leaker. I just know that they were around and then just boom out of nowhere they're just gone now. I was entirely taken by surprise by the Midori. Yes, I was samesies. I was like totally in the same boat, and like other people were saying like I saw this coming from a mile away, and it's like how come no one said anything? Why didn't anyone give me like any clues, any hints? Why didn't I get like the cliff notes of what was potentially going to happen? There was no foreshadowing. Shakespeare wasn't here writing the script to make sure that there was like some sort of like white man standing in my peripheral like for the past 3 or 4 months that Midori was like big. Who is this black entity? Well, I'm not black. I'm brown, okay? I'm brown. Low quality gaming, which by the way, I remember your name. Bro's not, no, I'm not gonna kill you, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will talk your ear off, most likely, but you're not gonna die anytime soon. Anytime soon. Now, as for the next 3 months or so, definitely be on your toes. Medieval era Silly Billy versus the incomprehensible divinity of Baja Blast. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. I guess I could probably close up all the Silly Billy stuff and say that since I am working on this project right now, and it's a project that I wanted to do for a long, long time. For those who were here like 2 or 3 like years back, it's an iceberg video, and I finally got around to like doing the voiceover for it. And the one thing that was stumping me for the longest was how I would start the video, the introduction, and I was just like sitting there, laying there for. I love icebergs. I'm so freaking glad. And that's one of the things that I needed to like kick myself in the gear to do this because I know icebergs are something a lot of people like. I'm not trying to cater to people, but I like making content that people want to watch. And it's something that I want to see because it's something that I'm really excited about. I did a lot of research for, and I did a lot of voiceover work for. My God. So the past 2 days, I want to say I probably did like maybe I sat in that chair and did around. So, well, technically it's Friday. So 2 days ago, I did maybe like 8 or 9 hours of like voicing over the entries for the iceberg. And then the day before, I think I did like 5 hours. So maybe like 13, 14 ish hours or so. Lots of. And the thing is that, like, I'm surprised. There was like minimum water intake too. I was surprised, like, how, like, I was able to keep going over and over again. Like, it wasn't constant, like, always a constant flow. There were some entries where it was like hella long, but there were a few that were like maybe about 30 seconds or so. And you know, I was taken aback by how well I was able to do it. Maybe I should do like don't worry, Zero. I was making sure to hydrate every now and then, but I would just get stuck in, the zone of like, voicing things, editing the things in Audition and stuff. And even though I didn't hydrate that much, my body really didn't need it. My throat, my mouth, it was crazy. I didn't know I had this endurance for this kind of stuff, and it makes me think about like, what if I did like ebook stuff or like audiobooks? I would totally do that, especially now that I know that I could probably pull it off. Now the only hard part is finding someone that would let me read for their audiobook. I don't think anyone's gonna let the Persona 3 Twitter and Silly Billy guy do that for them. I slip up when I get in the zone drawing. You should. Aw, you think I should, Dorky Denny? Maybe I could get like a public domain book and just like read it. Maybe I'll do Dracula or Frankenstein. Audible has a. They do. Interesting. Wait, a program for like for people to voice the audiobooks or like for them because I know they have a program for you to put your audiobooks up. Like I know that, but I'm not sure if they have one for people to like, you know, audition or ask if they could do the voice for an audiobook. But anyways, going back to the iceberg, I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I would like to continue putting a lot of work into it because, I could kind of foresee when this thing might come out. Uh, Maybe in a month or so. It's gonna take a while, but if I keep going at it at the pace that I am, of course I'm not where my computer is, and I'm probably not going to be where my computer is for like the next 3 days. But if I keep going at the pace that I was going, then I should probably be able to get it done in maybe a month, maybe less than a month. We'll see. We'll see how hard I go on this. Yeah, for people to read. Okay, I'll probably have to look that up then. Maybe if you happen to have the deets, you could send them my way. You could send me a snail mail, leave a comment on my GeoCities. Give me fan mail. Maybe I should make a PO box for people to send fan mail. and I'll get nothing. I'll get like a freaking IED or something in my box. Icebergs look like Antarctica. They do, they do. And speaking of how icebergs look, one of the other things that was like kind of like like a bit of a roadblock was like how would I like design the iceberg? And I ended up finding a way how to do it. And this was something that I figured out a long time ago, by the way. But like I was like, I kind of want to try and theme it, like not too heavily, but I wanted to try and theme it around what the iceberg would be about. And I thought about it because there's tears, right? I was like, oh, and there's like there's very specific colors that are related to this game. I mean, oh shit, well I slipped up. To this game. That's all I'm gonna say. I better choose my words carefully next, but there's like several colors that are attributed to this game. Maybe I should use them so that way I could designate them for like tiers and stuff. I'll send you the Femc Baja. You already did those, Zero, right? I'm assuming you're who I think you are. You're already in my Discord. You sent it, right? But yes, it is a game. It's not what you think. It's certainly not what you think. A lot of people might guess Shin Megami Tensei, and unfortunately, they're absolutely wrong. And there's already a lot of Shin Megami Tensei icebergs. And even though I'm a big fan of the series, I don't know if be able to do a iceberg justice for it. Because I'm not the best when it comes to like research and stuff and finding things that would be like obscure. Like, of course, there's things like the creepy pasta, the SMT like error message creepy pasta, or Giten Megami Tensei stuff like that. But other than that, I'd have a hard time figuring it out on what to do. But yeah, I'll stop talking about the iceberg because I don't want to ruin what it's about. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. So please do not expect to see Silly Billy anytime soon, and especially with how insane this Silly Billy episode is going to be. Uh, I'll say it'll probably be very, like I said, it's going to be very similar to the fourth episode, but also expected to maybe be similar in length, if not longer. There's going to be a lot of dialogue, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Do you often stream on TikTok? I actually don't. Ever since I got banned on my first TikTok account, like for live streaming, I kind of like fizzled out from the platform in terms of doing that. Like it was fun and I had a really good time and I was like hitting some pretty big numbers that I wasn't expecting. Like this right now, it was like baby talk compared to like I would get like maybe 30 or 40 people. Like I was honestly surprised people would even want to listen to me because absolutely no one would really want to listen to me here. So why would I expect it on a platform like TikTok where attention spans, don't reign supreme? But no, people were there and they were living for it and I was living for it. But I got a little too spicy and that's what led to, me getting kicked off. Absolutely rude. Honestly, I've thought about writing to like, my local politician to try and like, grill TikTok for doing that. I never got around to it because I'm not very good at writing, with a pencil and stuff. Every single time I write it, it just looks like chicken scratch. Hey Mitch, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. In fact, I haven't seen a lot of you guys in a while, and it's kind of nice to be able to do these things every now and then. What'd you do? So you know how people have wee wees? How some people in this world have wee wees? No, I didn't. I didn't do that. I just said some pretty sus things, and it's not like anything that's offensive. I just got a little too raunchy, and it led to people or it led to TikTok not liking that, and then they had to ban me. Oh, I remember now. I it was something about like foot stuff, and I was saying like, y- like yeah, you want to like uh lick my feet or can I lick your feet or something like that. Yeah, it was feet stuff. It was feet. And I think the reason that I got like banned was they said that you shouldn't be I got banned for offering sexual services and OnlyFans. I don't know if OnlyFans was included in that, but the sexual services thing, I understand. That's like that I totally get, and I totally sort of agree with that. Got a little too far with it, but yeah, I was having too much fun, and TikTok said no. This is a platform for kids. Even though there's going to be about 50,000 thirst traps on here, you're gone. And yeah, after that, I kind of just gave up a bit because I knew I couldn't really be myself. Like I can be myself like how I am right now. I've certainly restrained my, my topics and how I speak on live streams ever since that because I was scared about, not just losing my platform on TikTok, but losing my platform here. And this, hmm, while this platform certainly maybe doesn't blow up as much as the others, it's a platform that I trust more than the others because it's one that stuck with me and I stuck with for a very long time. I think this channel's like maybe 16 years old or something, and I don't want to lose privileges that I have on this channel because if I do, I would never be able to let myself live it down. Also, that you mentioned OnlyFans. Yeah, that was something that happened. TikTok hates these. They do, but I absolutely love them. Whip it out. How much are you gonna pay me? My services don't come for free. Brisk. Unless you're scared, Brisk. Are you scared of commitment? Hmm? Because, if you want something like this, I ain't cheap. I ain't cheap, honey. If you want a good time, you gotta pay the price. Brisk, yeah, I'm watching you. You can't see me, but I'm watching. 20 bucks? All right, let me see it. Let me see those 20 bucks and maybe I'll think about doing it. Maybe I'll actually start my OnlyFans. Or my only feet, I guess, since that's something that's going to be associated with me for the rest of my life. Reminder, he's 69. Who, me or Brisk? 20 bucks is 29? Wait, what? I'm sorry. I don't know if I just had a stroke or if you like messed up the math, but 20 bucks certainly does not equal 29. As far as I know, unless this is like some sort of new age math, right? Right? Math WTF for real. Drawing feet is the hardest thing. It makes me so sad when I have to draw a barefoot character. Yeah, bare feet is something that I see a lot of artists have trouble with. Even Kazuma Kaneko had like trouble with it. Look at any of like his characters that have their feet like bare for the world to see, and they look really, really strange. They do not look like any feet I've ever seen before in my life. It's like, how when you see AI art try to do like hands, it looks almost like that, but even worse because it freaks me out. Gotta go. All right, bye, Danny. Good night. Sleep well. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. It's new in math, new age math. Yeah, it certainly is because it's wrong. But everybody say goodnight to Danny. She's a good friend of mine. Bye bye. Good night. Straight up jorking it right now.
Yeah, you too, man. You too. Me three. Oh, yeah. Always joking it. Every second of every day. In fact, before I go to sleep, gotta make sure to remind myself. Remind me to straight jork it tonight.
Not straight talk. I'm at the strip club. Jorko clock. Yeah, that's actually what my clock looks like right now. It just says jork, 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 persona, jork, 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 jork. Drawing feet for me, I quite simply don't ask why I have my own art styles. Don't ask. Oh, I see, I see. Uh, I will ask, do you just draw like little circles and stuff like that? Because I know when I used to like draw and stuff, I would do like little circles for hands, little circles for feet and stuff. But mainly I was just doing like really simple like art and all that. It wasn't anything spectacular. Um, but yeah, I would just keep it nice and easy for me because I was a beginner and even if I wasn't a beginner, I'd love to make it easy for myself. You always got to find ways to like, and there's always going to be like shortcuts as well, even if you're like making it complex, like drawing an actual foot. These artists I see on Twitter and stuff, they have like their own crazy little like art hacks and like tutorials that they put out showing like this is how you draw a hand, and then they do like four ovals and like a triangle which will be the thumb, and then like a big circle for the palm, and then like 3 steps later they have like an amazing looking hand that I'm pretty sure not even Michelangelo could dream about doing, mainly due to the fact he's dead. But like stuff like that, and it's like you had to be in the game for like lord knows how long to like concoct like a formula like that. Toes being tinier fingers makes it easier, but it hurts my soul. Uh, just like everything else for an artist. I heard that being an artist is pain, and while I'm not an artist, I can sort of kind of relate with that. Being a video maker is pain. It's kind of like a square-shaped form. Ah, I see, I see. Square shaped. So a bit more complex because, you're dealing with things like angles and sharp edges and corners and stuff like that. Curve on the top and flat on the bottom. Ah, I see, I see. Just a curve on the top and flat on the bottom. Oh, okay, all right. I'm picturing it now. So it is vaguely cartoonish, almost like what I was thinking. I miss drawing weird little flippers, but I gotta step it up since everything else is more or less too nice to cheap out with flipper feeties. Yeah, I feel like, as we get like, deeper into our art, we have to like force ourselves to leave our comfort zones and like advance in our studies and like how we do things. Like we can't always hold on, like of course, you know, what we do is usually what brings our personality and character to our art. So we can't fully abandon it, but there are some things that we could probably find improvement in. And if we ignore that improvement, then we'll never grow as artists. So we have to like push ourselves out of that comfort zone and try to improve. And sure, it might take a long time, but with a lot of perseverance and like faith, eventually, we'll reach like a new high, a new skill, a new age of arting if we do that. Gonna post some current art to the server because I did some insane stuff. So when I was reading that, when I was reading the whole thing, scanning through it, when you said insane, I thought when I was reading it, I thought it said nasty, and I was like, oh dear. Well, there's certainly a place you could post that. But insane stuff, yeah, man, post it, dude. I know I haven't really been active on the Discord server, and for that I do apologize, especially for the people that are here and engage in the Discord server. Like I understand having a community, but also I should be a part of that community as well. Because if I'm not, then like what's even the point of being there, right? Like it's just at that point it's just a regular Discord server or something. Like it's not the Wolf397 Discord server. It's like the Discord server that Wolf397 occasionally jumps into every now and then. And I attribute that a lot to doing a lot of video work because I gotta say I just gotta get it off my chest. I did so many videos in the past 2 months. I did a community post of it, talking about like how many videos I did, but it was a 24-hour post, so it's gone now. But I said I did 50, but realistically, I think I did around like 70 videos. So 70 videos that have yet to be published. Some of them I kind of like, put out every now and then if they're topical. And but yeah, that is a lot. And thank you for the 10 likes, by the way. Thank you so much. 5 likes, 5 likes. Thank you for them. And thank you for 11. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're making my dreams come true. I've never seen so many thumbs in my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. So that wasn't supposed to sound sarcastic. I do appreciate it. But yeah, so since I have so many videos and stuff, I kind of just decided to stop making the short form stuff because if I wanted to, I could just probably do like video uploads for like every day for maybe 10 weeks, 10 weeks or so. But something I noticed, and well, Chaos Hero, I don't know if you're still here. You said you appreciate the short form videos, but something I noticed is that when I started frequently posting because I was making so many videos, something I noticed is that those videos don't get as many views as they would when I would just do like maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. And that really threw me off. And I was just like, huh? But everyone says that if you upload frequently, you get more views, right? So that kind of pushed me away from doing like constant uploads like that, publishing and stuff, because it's like if I'm going to be getting less and less views the more I upload, that doesn't make any sense. Like the chart's going like this right now, right? Or it's like going like this. Like, content's up, but views are down, which should not be happening. So for now, I'm going to be reeling it in. I think I might just be doing like 1 video a week or so, maybe 2, depending on how topical that video is. 2, 3, 4, depending. Because that kind of scared me. And I'm not one for being, scared a lot about views and stuff. But when I'm putting in this much effort, I don't really want to like let that effort be in vain. So I'm gonna hold back a bit, pull back, reel it up, reel it in for a bit, and kind of just survey my surroundings. And maybe not 1 video, maybe 3 videos a week. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Um, it does take a lot of work to figure out what I should post because, there's a lot of videos, so I have to sift through all of them and just be like, this video about farting, I don't know if this would really go well with the Persona 4 video that I'm going to upload tomorrow. I might have to push that out for when I have the vomiting video that might be done in about 3 weeks. We'll upload it around that time. Dick. 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 By the way, Doodle Noodle, how are you doing? Sorry, I barely got around to to mentioning your name. Thank you for the 13 likes. All right, I'm gonna have to block you because you don't really seem to be providing anything fun, at least for me. So I'll put you in a timeout for about 24 hours. Sorry, but you weren't really given anything for the stream, so I had to throw you out. My bad. I don't like being a bouncer, but sometimes, I have to bring out the experience. And honestly, we have been going for 53 minutes, which is way longer than I was expecting to do. So with that ban, I'm probably going to reel in the stream right now. I'm going to end it soon. So if there's anything you want me to talk about or if there's anything you want to throw out into the chat, please do so now or forever hold your peace. It's been a while since I said that. So long that I messed it up. But yeah, this was nice. I should say, do not expect streams to happen that often because, that's also another thing that, I wanted to talk about. But I'll just hold it back because I would like to do like a video talking about the state of the channel. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the channel, but I just want to like catch people up on what I'm doing for those who care. And trust me, not that many people care unless it's Silly Billy. But I just want to, get people caught up and, just tell them the news and just be like, yeah, this is what's happening. This is why I haven't really been doing anything. This is why I haven't been playing Persona 3 on stream because I played it, on my own and went through so much months and stuff without getting bogged down by like tangents. Sorry, I'm very burpy right now. I don't know why. Must be the emotions. But But yeah, I would like to do a video just to talk about, what's going on, what's happening. Oi, how's it going, you XMC? Stream ended as soon as I joined, but I did enjoy listening to you talk. I'm glad that you enjoy it, and I'm glad that people do enjoy hearing me talk every now and then. It's honestly a surprise that I would ever reach a point where people would like hearing me talk, because I personally don't like hearing me talk. It's kind of grating. It feels like cheese grater just like going crazy on my ears, but it makes me happy knowing that people are willing to hear me out. Thank you. Thank you, all 17 people out there. I appreciate it. Even if you are probably just dropping in from YouTube Shorts, pushing you in here, I appreciate you. And with that, I think I'm probably going to end the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. And I'm going to get back inside because it is currently 1:51 in the morning. And it's also 86 degrees out here. It is very hot. It's very hot. You can't see it, but like I'm sweating. I'm sweating a lot. Is my neck glistening? I don't know. I don't know if it is, because it's too dark. Oh, you think I have a nice voice? Aw. Is that true, Zero? Is that true? You think my voice is very nice to listen to? Would you consider it an ASMR voice? Is it a voice that's making you feel things? Making you want to feel things? Tinglies in your ears? Sorry. I am messing up the ASMR voice right now. The tinglies in your ear and the tinglies in your body. I get that a lot. Nothing out of the ordinary for me. Stop. I won't stop. I love teasing people. Your narrator like voice is relaxing. I'm glad that you like that. Maybe I should actually do ASMR. I should listen to Denny and actually do like an ASMR thing eventually. Maybe I'll make it a members only, and that's another thing that I want to talk about. But I'll leave that for another video, one that's an actual video, and I'm going to get going. Thank you all for stopping by, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, in your neck of the woods. I hope it's a good one. Bye-bye. 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 Beep. Beep.